To make the June crop top, you're gonna take your waist measurement minus 10 centimeters, and then you're gonna subtract the measurement of your bra cups. So mine measures 14 and 14, so that's 28, and that gives me 37 centimeters. Obviously, once you have that measurement, you can attach it and make sure that you can get this around your body as it is. You can put this around your waist or just under your bust. So one slip stitch, and then we chain 3, and I'm actually gonna only use one strand of yarn. For the body, I'm gonna crochet a little bit looser than I normally would. And now chain 3. Now we crochet over the chains. We skip the first chain and go into the next. And we start by making a double crochet, so into the chain, grab the yarn and pull through, grab the yarn, pull through 2, grab the yarn, pull through 2. And now you're going to go into the side of the double crochet, so into the loop on the side of the stitch, and make a single crochet. So into the side and make a single crochet. And now chain 1, and that is one turn-in stitch. So we skip one chain and go into the next. Make a double crochet, a single crochet into the side, and a chain. And just repeat this over the chains, and I will meet you when we are at the bra cup. So when you have made your chains and attached it to the other bra cup, as the pattern states, you're going to make 3 chains. And it's okay if you crochet a little bit loosely. I've decided to only use one strand of yarn for the body to make it a little bit more lacy. And now you skip one chain and go into the next and make a double crochet. And now you go into the side of the double crochet, so into the loop right here in the double crochet stitch, and make a single crochet. And now chain 1, and that is one turn-in stitch. So you skip one chain, make a double crochet into the side of the double crochet, make a single crochet, chain 1. And this is just what you're going to repeat. I like to do it a little bit loosely. You could also use a bigger hook, or you can just do it however you like. And when we are on the other bra cup, I will come back and show you how to finish the round. And don't worry if it's a little bit ruffled here, because you can just pull the row and it will straighten out. And now onto the bra cup, I make the first stitch in the first stitch of the bra cup, and I continue with the turn-in stitch, and I continue to skip a stitch and to crochet a little bit more loosely. And now just make sure to straighten the row so it's not twisted, and it should be able to be placed like this, so that you go from one bra cup to the next straight over. So I've just finished this turn-in stitch, and I continue into the first stitch of the next bra cup with my next stitch. And you finish with a turn-in stitch and the chain. Make sure that the round is not twisted. And now you're going to go into the chain here in the beginning of the round and make a slip stitch. And now chain 3 and turn over. Now we're going to go in between the turn-in stitches. So I skip the first one and then into the chain here that are between the double crochet, I'm gonna make my first stitch. So I just go into one loop and make my double crochet, and then a single crochet into the side and a chain. And once again, the chain between the 2 double crochet stitches. And that's what you're gonna repeat all the way around. And also make sure to connect your bra cups. You can use the yarn end, just pull it through. You can pull it through a few times, or you can tie a knot on it. Just tighten it and then you can weave in that end. And when you're back at the beginning of your round, this will be your last chain. And if you want to make sure that you have crocheted into every stitch, you can count how many of these turn-in stitches you have on the first row and the second row to make sure you have the same amount. And now you can finish with a chain into the third chain in the beginning of the round and chain 3. You can also start in the first chain here. So the chain between your turning chains and the first turn-in stitch. There you can start in this chain if you want to. That just means that your last chain will be this one. Whereas if you start in this chain between the 2 turn-in stitches in the beginning of the round, that means you have to finish in this chain. So this is what you're gonna repeat for as many rounds as you want until you have the length you want. I finished my top with one round where I used 2 strands of yarn instead of 1, just to get a different kind of detail here at the end, so it kind of matches with the bra cups and this edge up here. Now to the strap, and I've already made one of the straps, and it's very simple to make. Just make sure that you start in here from the wrong side, make a slip knot with your yarn, and then you're gonna go in the side here in the corner, and then make a slip stitch, and then go into the opposite corner. You can go into here or wherever and make one more slip stitch just to start the strap, and then chain 1, turn over, and now you go into the first of your stitches here, and then grab the yarn and pull through, so you have 2 loops on the hook, and then grab the yarn and pull through 1 loop, and now you pinch this loop and do this. So you hold on to this loop and then you chain one. Then you go into the loop again, make sure to tighten it, and then yarn over and pull through. Pinch, go out of the loop and chain one. Go into the loop, yarn over, pull through. And this is what you're going to continue to do until you have the length you want. I'm attaching my strap down here with a knot, so I'm just going to make it in a long length so I can adjust it. And when you've become more comfortable with this, you don't actually have to pinch the loop. Just make sure to keep it in a long size so it's not down here. So just keep it up here and then chain one, go into the loop again, and then you're just gonna repeat this. You're gonna finish it by taking the yarn over and then pulling through all the loops and then chain one and break off the yarn.